What's up, guys? That Really Gross Guy here. We are back for another quick look video. A surprise deluxe. Well, I wouldn't call it a deluxe skin. Is it a deluxe skin? There's a new skin that came out for Loki, and there's kind of, I don't want to say it's a secret skin, but there's a specific way of going about obtaining this skin, and it's not necessarily free unless you have Amazon Prime. So let me just show you what I mean by this whole secret, cool, deluxe, whatever. So over here you can see in the news, we have, where is it? It was in here yesterday. Hotfix, boom, boom, elevate your style with the Verv collection. So this is the Loki Verv skin. And if you are to click on that little news bulletin article, it's going to bring you to the Prime Gaming dealio on the what's it called? Let me do this. Let me do this. Bam! It is going to bring you over here to this Prime Gaming Warframe deal. And it's available on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. So as long as you are an Amazon Prime member, you will get your hands on this Verv skin. Sometime in June, there will be the Verv Atelier Sayandana, which you will be able to claim as well. Some sort of bonus Tennokan bonus set in July. The Redeemer Verv deal also in July at some point, and then additional content coming in the future. So yeah, if you do not have the skin yet and you do have Amazon Prime, go in and link your account and set yourself up to you'll have to log into both Amazon Prime, also the Warframe website, link your account, and then claim your Loki Verv skin. So with that said and out of the way, we can come back to the Warframe deal and check out what this skin has to offer. And it's interesting. It's unique. I'm definitely welcome to a skin, especially a free skin with membership, of course, to play around with. Doesn't cost plat, doesn't cost, you don't have to swipe your credit card as long as you have Amazon Prime, and it looks all right. It's actually not, it's actually pretty nice. I do like kind of the cybernetic metallic kind of look that's going on with it. There is some asymmetricalness. So on one side you do have a little bit more of one color than the other, but for the most part it's fairly symmetrical. You have similar details here on the thighs. They're a little bit different ish. I don't know. Anyways, it's pretty cool. Don't mind some of the attachments. This is from my Loki Prime, and I wanted to start out by showing Loki Prime on this skin because you'll be able to toggle Prime details if you are running a Prime Warframe. Also, I forgot to mention this, but in that bundle, when you do have the Amazon Prime, it also gives you a base Loki Warframe. So just keep that in mind as well. So if you do not have Loki whatsoever, that's one way to get it. But with the Prime deal, you can toggle on the Prime details, and I think it adds quite a bit, to be honest. I think it takes the skin and steps it up a little bit. I do have small nitpicks. The arms, overall, they don't look too bad. The little addition, I feel like sits fairly well on the arms. And then there is a little bit of detail that pops up on the back with these little, spiky deals, which I think also fairly well kind of plops in there. The only thing that I think is a little bit bulky and I kind of wish would be maybe scaled down a bit so it's not too crazy and overhangs is the legs. It doesn't look so bad when he's, kind of got his leg propped up like that, but when it hangs a bit, it does look a little bit strange. But I mean, if you're running and gunning with your Warframe, you're really not going to be paying attention to that anyways. There is the little badge here as well that Loki Prime has that'll be in there, but so I think it adds a bit. It doesn't look too bad. And overall, just in terms of the skin itself, it's pretty neat. A little bit of energy in the helmet, you know, the classic kind of shaped helmet, but much more sleek and agile. Pretty neat. It kind of looks like the little wings of like a fighter jet in the back too. I don't know. It's fairly neat. It's kind of cool. I personally kind of like both the Swindle and the regular Loki is kind of cool. The Knave I actually think is pretty decent as well. So I don't know. It depends on your opinion. I like the little energy color deal on it though. So I want to play around with this skin and see what I can come up with. But let's go through some of my fashion frames and see how they transferred. I already did some of these so that we could quickly click through and find them. This one, pretty cool, not too bad. Once again, on my Prime Warframe, so my Prime Loki, so you can see what it looks like with those little details on there. Not too bad. It's pretty neat. I like the black and green. It's kind of like Xbox colors for those of you who are, you know, getting the skin on Xbox. This one a little bit more Megan kind of fashion frame, but I love it, especially with the regular Loki Prime, you know, design. I love it. That looks pretty cool, especially with that animation. That's pretty cool. So jump over to the C slot. We have this deal, which is pretty cool. It's kind of dark with some purple in there, kind of a Dark Lotus inspired deal. Popping on the Prime accessories also looks pretty cool as well. So yeah, like I said, don't mind my attachments all that much. A little bit with my fashion frame. If you're just curious to see what my fashion frame kind of looks like. Oh, actually, I might keep that helmet. I do like the Loki Prime helmet, don't get me wrong, but that suits it pretty well as well. Suits it pretty well as well. Man, I need to learn how to speak. Okay, so black and blue, pretty cool. I like it quite a bit. Let me do the toggle on the details real quick. There we go. Looking pretty neat. And if I were to go straight Loki, oh yeah, you know what? I do like the skin, and I do want to fashion frame the skin completely, but the helmet fits really well with the Loki Prime skin. Really, really well. But just for the sake of kind of showing it off, doing its thing, we got a white and yellow with some black in there. Fairly cool as well. Closer to the Prime aesthetic, I guess. So not bad. If you wanted to go full Prime, you might want to water down the yellow a bit into something maybe a little bit more sandy, or just watered down yellow. But yeah. Strange. And then okay, Ortis, thank you, Ortis. Have a good day, Ortis. Bye. So I did get a brand new Loki. So with the bundle, of course. So this is it in its default color scheme. We will come back and randomize a bit on this one towards the end if you would like to stick around for that. But this is the default color scheme with this interesting, almost digital design on it. Not like digital camo, but like computer digital kind of look to it, which is pretty neat. So that's there for those of you who you know are into that. We have two Lokis to quickly jump through, and these are going to be my fashion frames. They're not all, I didn't put too much time and effort into these fashion frames because, first of all, someone probably already put this in the comments, but Loki goes invisible, so a lot of his fashion frame is not going to be visible for most gameplay. Just throwing that out there. But fairly cool. This is the second Loki I ever had, and that was when the Daikyu came out, and I was like, let me do a cool stealthy Loki with a Daikyu, and this is what I ended up with. So this is what happens if I turn all of my stuff into the Verv set. Lots and lots of white, but that little hint of red in there splashed in looks pretty decent. If I were to maybe take a tertiary and add some more red in, ooh, there you go. A little edgy. We're getting closer and closer to the edge, but yeah, that's how mine turned out. So if we were to take this kind of teal Verv deal and swap this one over, We have, ooh, that's not bad. A little bit close to what the default looks like, but it's not bad. I like that quite a bit. Especially the accent for the metallic is interesting. Maybe a little too bright for your taste, but yeah. Go over to the C slot, something a little crazy and random. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know. Okay, let's go and take the Verv design, see what happens when we swap that one over. And yeah, that's okay. That's not bad. Not bad. A little bit of armor on there. See what that kind of looks like with the Verv skin, but pretty cool. I don't mind the skin. Of course, it was free. I already had Amazon Prime just because God knows that packages need to be delivered as soon as possible to the house. So that's why I utilize it. But also Twitch, of course. And then yeah, okay. So kind of a dark, weird look. This was my first ever Loki that I ran like 100% stealth missions. So I kind of made him dark as though he was a little bit like he was just slightly visible in the right lighting. But yeah, and then let's go over to the Verv with this crazy looking design. These, once again, I didn't really put a whole lot of effort in these, just kind of black and pink. I think I did this for like breast cancer awareness, and this was way back when Loki was brand new, when Loki was one of the only frames in the game, was when I made this stealth Loki. But yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. And then jumping over to, this is Loki's default color scheme, and this is what happens if you take Loki's default color scheme, and I'm talking base default Loki's color scheme default Loki. That's what that looks like. So yeah, all right, not bad, not bad. Verv is, it's cool skin. It's cool, especially for the price. Put it that way. So let's go in. Let's take the regular Loki default design, and let's start doing some random colors. Ooh, that's kind of neat, like an icy Loki. That's kind of cool. Of course, when he's invisible, you won't really be able to appreciate it as much as you should, but oh, that's kind of neat. And not too bad. It's a little bit cybernetic, almost Stormtrooper-esque, but yeah. Strange. So part of this, the lack of symmetry in the torso, kind of throws me off a little bit as I see some of these color schemes. But I don't know. Let's say, for instance, you didn't like the asymmetrical look. You could always put on some really cool regalia, like some sort of whatever regalia on there, and brighten it up and add a color or kind of cover up a color if you would like. So that's always a thing if you like your symmetry. But I don't know. You could also put like take the one regalia and stretch it and make it look like he's got a scar down the one side. So that kind of makes the asymmetrical look that much more impressive or, unique, I guess. But yeah, so I don't know about, I do like the skin, but is this going to be one of those build it from the ground up kind of fashion frames, or is it going to be one of those ones where I want to throw a bunch of attachments on it and kind of give it a look that's a little bit unique? I don't know, because there are some, especially Tenogen skins, that I don't put any attachments on, or I only put on like a Sayandana, or I only put on stuff on their legs because their shoulder pieces or their chest, their torso, whatever, is so intricate and so well designed that, oh, that's kind of cool. So well designed that I don't want to cover it up. So there's definitely that. Don't mind me kind of looking at what it looks like in the other designs, but I don't know, weird color scheme, but I feel like I like it. I like the gold metallic. But I don't know. It's a little bit wacky, but we all need some wacky color schemes to kind of jump into some missions with, you know? From time to time, you want a wacky color scheme. So, all right. I'm going to fly through, do a few more randomizations. I'm unfortunately not finding a whole lot I love. It's not too bad. I could maybe work this into like a sandy kind of design or texture. Ooh, yeah, actually, maybe I kind of set that up a little bit right now. Sandy-ish. Maybe I get a little bit of brown in here. Like a dark reddish brown maybe, or just a brown. Then maybe a lighter gray or dark black. Maybe I go really dark? No, I don't know. I'll maybe work with this at my own time. Maybe even it'll end up not being a Verv design. But no, that doesn't look too bad. But anyways, I'll jump over to the B slot. We will do some more randomizations. But let me know what you think. Let me know, obviously it's free, so I don't really have to ask if you're going to purchase it or not. If you are, like I said, technically not free because you have to have Amazon Prime. But a lot of you do. Let me know if you got it and you like what you see, if you are going to run it from now on, or if you are not. If you do have any cool fashion frame, I'd love to see it. If you want to jump into Discord, I do have a Captura section there for your Captura crazy fashion frame designs. That would be cool. Yeah, I might try and work on this for the next 20 minutes or so and come up with something crazy and cool and unique for myself. But we'll see. I do have to come up with a I might be able to get a screenshot from the design for the thumbnail, but maybe I'll just fashion frame something up, go into Captura, and take a few little snippets of the new skin. So, anyways, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found something you liked. You decided, well, I can't really say you decided if you wanted to buy it or not, because you don't have to. So, ooh, that's kind of nice. I think I'll leave it there. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you guys again in the next episode. Blah.